Right now, there's a place on Earth where no one is supposed to live. The streets are empty. The schools are silent. The Ferris wheel has never carried a single child. Nature has taken back everything, but the real danger can't be seen. No smell, no sound, no warning, only invisible radiation, still hiding in the air. The soil and the walls. Stay with me, because today we're entering the most dangerous ghost town on Earth. Imagine driving through a dense forest. The road is cracked. Trees grow through broken asphalt. Suddenly, a checkpoint appears. Beyond it, time stopped in 1986. Welcome to Chernobyl. Once, this was one of the Soviet Union's proudest nuclear power plants. Thousands of engineers, scientists, and families lived nearby. The city of Pripyat was modern, clean, peaceful. Nearly 50,000 people called it home. No one knew their lives were about to change forever. It was just after 1:23 in the morning, on April 26th, 1986, inside Reactor No. 4, engineers were performing a routine safety test. But something went terribly wrong. Power levels became unstable. Operators tried to stop the reaction. It was too late. Within seconds, an explosion tore through the reactor. Then another. The roof disappeared. A column of radioactive material shot into the night sky. No nuclear power plant had ever failed like this before. At first, almost nobody understood what had happened. Firefighters rushed to the scene, thinking they were fighting an ordinary fire. They had no protective suits, no idea they were standing next to one of the most radioactive places on Earth. Some picked up strange black pieces lying on the ground. They looked like rocks. In reality, they were pieces of the reactor itself. Many of those firefighters would never return home. Just 3 kilometers away, people in Pripyat were sleeping peacefully. Children, parents, grandparents, they looked out their windows and watched a beautiful blue glow above the reactor. They didn't know they were watching invisible poison spreading across the city. The next afternoon, buses finally arrived. Officials told residents they would leave for just a few days. Bring only essentials. Leave everything else behind. Most locked their doors, believing they'd soon come back. They never did. Those apartments, those toys, those family photographs are still there today, waiting for owners who will never return. The radioactive cloud didn't stop at Chernobyl. It traveled across Europe. Forests, rivers, farmland, entire countries detected dangerous radiation. For days, many governments didn't even know where it had come from. The disaster had crossed borders without anyone seeing it. Today, Chernobyl looks peaceful. Birds sing, trees grow, animals roam freely through empty streets. At first glance, It almost feels alive again. But appearances can be deceiving. Some places remain so radioactive that spending just a short time there can still be dangerous. Deep inside the destroyed reactor, the danger has never truly disappeared. To contain it, engineers built one of the largest moving structures ever created, a giant steel shelter placed over the ruined reactor to trap the radiation inside. It weighs more than 30,000 tons, a reminder that humanity is still trying to contain a mistake made nearly 40 years ago. Walk through Pripyat today, and you'll find classrooms frozen in time, gas masks scattered across school floors, children's notebooks, abandoned hospitals, rusting amusement rides that never opened to the public. Every object tells the same story. Life stopped in a single night. Chernobyl wasn't just a nuclear accident. It changed how the world thought about nuclear energy, government secrecy, and disaster response. New international safety standards were created. Power plants were redesigned. Emergency systems improved. The world learned at an unimaginable cost. But perhaps the most haunting part isn't the explosion itself. It's the silence that followed. An entire city left exactly where people abandoned it. A place where clocks stopped, but time kept moving. Chernobyl reminds us that the greatest dangers aren't always the ones we can see. Sometimes the most powerful force on Earth is completely invisible, and Chernobyl is only one place. Around the world, there are forgotten cities, hidden disasters, and incredible true stories waiting to be uncovered, because history never really disappears. Sometimes it simply waits to be found again. One story ends, thousands more are waiting. Subscribe.